Again, gonna do a live. Uh, I have a little bit different camera setup this time. Hopefully it's better. I'm still trying to dial this all in. I know there's nobody here, so I'm kind of talking to myself. But that'll give me time to try to get this camera set up, see if it works right. Let's see if I can see myself. So I'm going to turn the camera and see if it will show my wheels, because I'm going to do some cabbing. Let's see. It's not showing. Yeah, it's showing that side. Let me get it a little bit better. Dial it in. Give me just a few moments, folks. I'll let this populate. Let's see. I think we're kind of ready. See if there's anybody else in here yet. Looks like I have one person here. I'm setting up my other camera so I can see what you guys see. So I'm gonna start tonight. I'm gonna do some some cabbing with some windows. This is one I'm gonna start with. It's got some purple in it. So I know when I first started, most people believe that you couldn't cab fire agate, but I did with these windows, inexpensive windows. Let's see if that's a good spot. Maybe I'll just put you on the other side. That might be better. And I'll switch it over when I go to the other wheels. This might be better. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm still trying to figure out this doing live videos. Trying to get good views for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't get too wet. That is a good position, or if I put back a little. So this is the one I'm going to work on. It's got a little purple. I'm not sure how it's going to come out. It's really thick, so I'm going to start with the back. I'm going to thin it out some. So here we go. This is, I'm working on my genie. 80 grit wheel I'm working on. That'll eat away at this really quickly. Looks like it's a little out of focus. And I want to get that shape a little bit more even. Got 6 people in there. Got the live chat. Feel free to comment. I do these live feeds when I'm cutting fire agate. Tonight I'm cabbing now. I'm not carving tonight. This one I'm just spinning out. Let me know you're there. Say something. Trying to get the shape a little bit more pleasing. Got 9 people in here now. This one has some purple and green. Okay, I think we're good for the 80 grit. A little bit more shaping. Oh. See that? Go on to the next wheel. Let me move my camera over so you can see that wheel. Oh yeah, that camera's getting all splashed. So let me see if I put the lens down. That helps it out here. There's our next wheel. This is 220 grit. So on this one, I'll get the color to show a little bit better. Looks like I gotta go down a little bit so you can see better. Let's see. There we go. Trying to get that girdle even around the edges there. Now I'm going to try to expose some more color over here. The 220 works really good. It doesn't, you can get close to the fire without burning through it if you're gentle. Some nice purple. I want that to brighten up. Hopefully it will. It's already brightening up some. Can you see that? Looks like we lost a person. Got 8 people. Woo-hoo! We're rocking it here. 8 people. I cut fire agates every week. I have an option on Facebook for stones like that. Usually, I always do 8 fire agates and 8 other types of stones. Alright, so I think that's about good. The shape looks okay. Might make a little thinner over here. Get that back a little thinner. Get even. Bevel that back for the silversmith. Let's see. See that purple there? Showing up now. You guys see it? Alright, so I'm gonna move on to my noble wheel. Move this over so you can see it. And that's it. Always start with the back. So you can cut fire agate if you use a light hand. Be careful. There's that purple. It's coming out. You see it? Oh, got on my fingers. Be careful not to through the fire. What do you think? Look at there, some green and purple. This thing focusing on it. Let's see if I can focus. There. Here's the 4 people. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Alright, so I think that's about it on the 280. I'm going to dry it off, check for scratches, see if I got them all off. Usually the backs are the toughest part to get all the scratches out. Oh, I got them all. Let's see what the top looks like. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I think we'll go on to the other side of my machine. We'll reposition this camera and the lights. Let's see. Give me a moment. This. They're dropping lights. I've got one left. It's alright. I'm going to cut no matter what. Okay, let's see. Here we go. So this is a 600 wheel. For those of you who are the one that's new, I'm cabbing, showing how to cab a fire Agate. You actually can cab them. I started with a window, so that's usually where I start with the window when I'm cabbing. It's rough. I always burn my saw to get the meat of it away, but I just have these inexpensive windows, and usually turn them into really nice fun. Kind of just surprised. See that purple? Nice purple in there. It's really dirty, isn't it? Let's try to wipe that off. Okay, that's better. Can you see the purple now? There it is. Focus on this. it right. What do you think? You guys see it? So I'm checking for scratches now before I advance to my 600. Make sure the dome is nice and even, or there is a dip on one side. That's the way fire agate is. There's actually, let me get my little pointer here. Where's my pointer? Right here. So there's, right here, there's a little bug. I'm going to cut that out, and there's one right there too. So I'm going to grind a little bit more right there to take those defects out. Try to make that transition smooth. Almost got it. Well, it happened again. Let me see if I can get a different cord. Right. Okay, it looks like I finally reconnected. Thanks for putting up with me, folks. I'm still trying to figure out this live feed stuff, trying to get the right kind of holders for my camera, and so you guys can see. So I'm going to swap the camera around so I can continue where I left off. Hopefully this phone doesn't die again. Okay, I was on the 600 wheel. Move this a little out of the way. Bring this so you can see. Tilt it down. Get my lights set up. There we go. So this is the one I'm working on, this purple one. I started at a window and I'm cabbing it on my Genie. Thanks, like I said, thanks for hanging out. And there was a couple bugs over here on this edge. There's a little one. You can see that little one right there. I might be able to get that one out. Dry it off to see if I got it. No, I think that one's pretty deep. I think that one's gonna have to stay because that's really deep. Looks like it's just about gone. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. So, I want to go a little deeper and see if I can lighten up that purple. Purple is one of the darker colors. It likes a lot of light to show. Now, this is opposed to carving. You see there's I could probably make it smaller, taking this area out so there's more color. I think I'm gonna do that. It goes a little bit slower on this 600 side here. Doesn't eat material way as fast as the other side, as 280. But there. It took some of it out. It's still attractive. It'll make a nice ringstone. It has really nice purple in it. It'll make a nice fire agate cab. So I'm gonna go on to here to my 1200. Well, first I'm gonna check to make sure I got all the scratches out. So I dry it, then I look to see if all the scratches are out. I could probably go over the back a little bit more, see what the side looks like. That looks pretty good. That looks good. I'll go over it one more time. My little bevel back here. One more time around the girdle. Put a slight inward angle for the silver tip. I'm going to go on to the 1200. This one doesn't cut. It'll start shining now. It's like a 2C polished wheel. Should have showed you what it looked like before I hit it, so you can see how much difference it makes. So you can see it's starting to shine. Here is, let me dry off the side here on the girdle. You see how it doesn't reflect the light that well? Watch after I hit it on this. Dry it off. You can see, let me dry it better. Okay, let's dry it. See how it's starting to reflect that light now? So it's getting there. Nice purple in there. Almost there. You can campfire out here. Contrary to popular belief. You got to keep the lights up. Keep it moving. I don't like to dock. And like I said, when I start from raw rough, I do use my bird. I don't know what to expect. The ones I cab, I start with stuff that's already windowed like this. It's already windowed. I just have to see how the brown. I take the brown off to get. I'll show you this one if you guys want after I finish. Get this one down to 2,000. Show you how I get that brown off to get down to the best color. I also use carving wheels. I have. See if I can show you these. These are Diamond Pacific carving wheels. They're a 1/4 inch wide, so you can do some of the ones that have that are contoured on the top. They work really good. I use when I use my bird. I have a 6-foot bird set that I use. It's basically the same as these wheels here. The only difference is my first bird 100 is the baby, and 220 is both they're not plated. I'll show you those. I'll show you one right here. This is my 220 centered burr. they're centered, so they start off like this. They start off a little bit bigger than that, and they wear down to nothing. Here's this one that's been used. So they wear down. There's diamond all the way through if they're not plated. So I think I have this one ready to go to 3,000. Let me dry it off and take a look. Little spots here. So I'll go to the 3,000 now. Pink reel. Then I'll show you on that one that I showed you earlier. I'll show you how I get down to that. Pretty good purple down underneath that brown. That's pretty good underneath the brown. These last two wheels don't cut. Polish. Pre-polish. I had somebody say something about my grimy fingers the other day, but I apologize for those. But you know, I cut stones every week, and you know, my fingers get stained. So there it is there. Let me dry that off. I just put my wet finger on it. So you see that one? Nice purple in there. So that's pre-polished. I'm going to go over to the other, switch my camera over, turn it to show you that one. This one right here. You see how there's not a lot of color showing right now, but I'm pretty sure there's some good purple and green underneath. So I'm going to turn this around. See if I can switch my lights. My lights over here. And I'll show you how I do that. When I'm exposing color, I start on the 220 because the 80 grit will go right through that color, and I won't even see it. So I'm going to show you how I do this tonight, and then I will end this. And I'm going to use the edge there to get into the little dip. Edge of your wheels are your friends. Pretty close. As you see, there's already samples already coming out. And there's some bright gold underneath there too. You kind of want to keep a lot of that purple. The gold on the edges. Go really slow, just cut a little bit at a time. You don't want to burn through it. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the black wheel at 280. I'll worry about the back on this one after I get this color exposed. See that? Remember in the beginning? Wasn't that much color showing, and now it's coming out. Look at that. You remember it? It was all brown on top. Look at that. Still a lot of brown right here. I need to get out. It's going to be a little tricky. I might have to get the burr. I don't know, maybe I think I could do it still. Looky there. What do you guys think? Feel free to comment. Let me know you're there. Guys in your wheel are your friend. Look at that. Still a lot of brown to get out. So I wanted just to show you guys how you could use your wheels to get up in there and actually cow this stuff. How that brown will turn into really good color. I think I want to hit it with the burr right here, so I'll show you that too. So I use the wheels and the burrs in conjunction with each other. Get my water set up. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to use the 280 burr, which is this black one. Get it in my Fordham. Now I have to tilt my camera down. Let's see. Oh, you guys will be able to see it. I can tilt it down. See, I'm going to go back and tilt it down. And I'll zoom in a little bit. And there we go. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Turn the water on. Oh, what's out? Here we go. Foot pedal. I want to brighten that up. I didn't want to do it with the wheels. I could get it precise. I don't want to burn through that. I want to preserve as much purple as possible. Bird concentrate on a single area a lot than with the wheel. Looks like my camera is getting wet. Let's see. Wipe that off. There we go. So you guys remembered in the beginning? Let's see if I can zoom in. A lot more color showing now. Still got to take off a lot down there in the middle. Well, looks like that camera spot doesn't work that well. It gets really dirty fast. But that's going to be a really pretty one. You remember how brown it was? Look at that purple and that gold coming out. I got a lot yet to take off right in this area right here. And right here. Those two areas I gotta take out. Thank you for the comment. Let me know you're there. Give me a little encouragement. You know, like and follow, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you know when I go live. I carve that fire agate every week. Prepare for my Facebook auction. Usually in the evening time. That's going to be a pretty multicolored one. Gotta zoom back out. There you go, so you guys can see the carbon Trying to keep as much of that purple as possible. Dark right there in the middle. And brighten that out. There it is. What do you think? It's going to be a pretty fire, Agate. Alright, folks. That's it for tonight. You guys have a great one.